But this is what you do with foreign intelligence. It's similar. See, there are at least 25,000 Chinese spies in the country. Iranian spies, North Korean spies, globalist spies, and they are buying congressmen, they're buying up academics, they're corrupting businessmen, they control Wall Street. So this is what you do. President Trump comes in, he sets up a new intelligence agency. Nobody from the FBI, nobody from CIA, maybe one or two very old hands before Obama, who were not corrupted. Then you interview 30,000 young people, IRS agents, sheriffs, people, police, special forces guys, and you whittle it down till you got a couple of thousand of the very finest, the most uncorruptible. And you set up this new agency, and it's all about ferreting out foreign infiltration of the country. And you compartmentalize it, so if you get a rotten apple, it doesn't affect the whole thing. And then the president declares a 3-month amnesty for all spies and traitors in America. You got 3 months. Every Chinese agent, every Iranian agent, every dirty businessman, every dirty academic, every dirty Wall Street guy taking Chinese payoffs, every corrupt senator, every corrupt congressman, every corrupt mayor. You got 3 months. You either leave the country within 3 months, never to return, or you come in and spill your guts. You tell us every single thing you know, who paid you, who you paid, who you're working for, what your networks were, Chinese, Iranian, Russian, whatever it is. And if you are honest and you'll testify against those we catch who don't come forward, you will get immunity from prosecution and witness protection if necessary, if you will testify. If you're found to have lied later, that deal is off. But that would throw every single foreign intelligence agency into complete chaos. That you would see tens of thousands of Chinese leave the country. A whole bunch of Iranians would leave. A whole bunch of Russian mobsters would leave the country, sell their mansions in Miami. A whole bunch of cartel guys would just move back across the border. A whole bunch of senators would stand down for family reasons. A whole bunch of Wall Street guys would stand down. Big tech guys would stand down, and they would come forward. Because a lot of these guys didn't start out to betray their country. They got blackmailed. They got compromised. They got in a business deal they didn't understand. Like getting hooked to the mafia. They'll get their hooks in you and they want out, but there's no way out because they'll go to jail. So they keep doing it. You give them a way out. Say your crime will be between you and God. You come clean with the American people. You tell us what you know. It's between you and God. We will not go after you, but you got to be honest. And you would see a meltdown because the Iranian businessman paying off the senator wouldn't know if the senator was wearing a wire, and the senator wouldn't know if the Iranian was wearing a wire. All the networks would freeze up, close down. You wouldn't have to fire a shot. You'd probably only end up prosecuting a couple of thousand people. Maybe Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama among them, but you would get the low-level ones and go up and up and up the chain. And finally, the American people would understand just how deep the corruption is, and they would support the security measures that were needed going forward to make sure this doesn't happen all over again. Loyalty oaths, investigations. There's no security clearances in Congress. None. The Chinese know this and they use it against us. There's a whole bunch of things that could be done to stop this happening again, but you got to have this big clean out first because it's so corrupt now that everything will get blocked. So you need a wrecking ball like Trump or someone like that who would come in, set up this new agency and start going after the bad guys. Shut them down. And I think this is a Christian way to do things, I don't want vengeance. I just want repentance and honesty and disclosure. Get them out of here. The few that refuse to take the deal, the few that refuse to confess, They deserve their 30 years in Leavenworth. I don't think anybody would object to that. But that's the few. They will get their chance. They will get their chance to come clean.